Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a 2018 Dominar, belongs to Sid. He stays in Pune, and we're going to be installing the similar hugger clamp for his bike. So I'll try and show you what all things are different. There's already a 2018 video, but this right now we are installing in 2022. So I thought I'll make a fresh video again. So this is my bike setup. This is the very first clamp that I made, and it's still running fine. Way back in 2017 something. And this is my version 1 or type 1, and this is a universal clamp that I make now, which is type 2, and it looks somewhat like this. Why it looks like this, why it looks different from the 2017 is because later on in 2018 Bajaj got this part welded on the bike, and my clamps were not fitting, so I got this one made. So this is now the universal clamp that I sell. Okay, what you need to get is a tire hugger set from Bajaj. This for Sid it costed somewhere around $750. They provided 2 bolts and 2 NS200 cup washers, which costed him another 35 rupees. But if these bolts are longer than what I provide, you should not use them, because they're going to touch the caliper and cables and all over here. So I never used to provide this bolts before, but I've started providing them recently. So you'll get a clamp from me, 2 bolts, 2 dollar washers, 2 cup washers, and 2 lock nuts. Now let me show you how to assemble this with my process. Now mind you one thing, all latest huggers from Bajaj are like this. Okay, they have a fat frame over here, and that fat frame is not going to fit here unless you chop it off like this. So now I was at Automotive, and then I took the grinder and chopped it off in this manner. Why extra? So that when you're doing the chain setting, the hugger can go back and forth. It can move around left and right, okay, this way, so that you can do your chain setting easily. This will move along with the axle nut, and hugger is mounted over here, and the hugger will move left and right, but we still need to have this slot over here. Okay, so this is approximately size of the slot that you need to make. So how are you going to assemble the hugger is, you get this hugger ready from Bajaj like this. You have cut section to put my clamp over here like this. Okay, now you got 2 options. One, if you have got this cup washers from Bajaj, you can insert this one over here and this one straight over here. Okay, just in case Bajaj does not provide this cup washers, okay, Bajaj अगर आपको ये cup washer नहीं देता है, not an issue. Bolt भी अगर नहीं दे रहा है, not an issue. You will use my bolts, you will use my my washers and all. So you will insert this dollar washer in the bolt over here. Then this cut washer will go in here, okay, and it will go inside over here. Okay, then from the back side you have to install the lock nut. Okay, now as soon as you tighten this bolt completely, this dollar washer will go and sit inside completely, and that will help this plastic from getting pinched. It will prevent the plastic from pinching completely. If you don't put this cup washer, this spring washer or this cup washer over here, this plastic will get pinched in the long run, and your hugger, this plastic will start rattling. It won't fall, hugger won't fall. Only thing is this will start rattling very badly. So I'll show you again. You take the bolt, you take the dollar washer, put it this side. At the back of the dollar washer you put the cup washer, spring washer. Insert it over here like this. At the back side you put the lock nut. Okay, now once you tighten the bolt and the nuts, this will get pinched out completely, and you will see the bolt coming out slightly from here, and that's all. Your major part is done. So let me tighten that. You will need a 13 number spanner at the back side, and I think this is a 4 number Allen key or 5 number Allen key, and tighten it completely. Okay, you see now the plastic is not pinched. Why? Because we put a spring washer in between. Okay, same way, tighten the other side. Okay, and this is ready. Okay, this is max what we need, nothing beyond. Your bolt should not be longer than this. Okay, remember, don't use longer bolt than this, because it is then going to start cutting your caliper or your wires over here. Make sure you don't do that. Make sure you always use the bolts provided by me. In the past, again I'm repeating, I never provided it in the past, but of late I've started providing them. So next you have to install this hugger on the bike, and to do that, let's move on to this. So you remove the axle bolt. When you've removed the axle nut, once you've removed, don't move the bike left and right, because your chain settings should not move. Okay, so let the bike be in stationary position. You don't need a padlock or anything. Just remove the axle nut. Axle washer needs to be inside. Many mechanics will try and tell you कि इस washer को install it from outside, but no, it always has to be from inside. Why? Because if you look at this swing arm, it is tapered from at the back side, so it is thinner over here and thicker over here. When you put the washer over here, it makes a uniform horizontal line where your hugger can fit in perfectly. So guys, the installation is done. ये bolt हमने डाल दिया, sorry, nut यहाँ पे we've put, and everything is fit and tight. You can shake the whole bike with it. Okay, and this is the look from the back side. Okay, it's perfectly aligned, not perfectly aligned, slight slant hai, but it will stop all your water from coming over here on the pillion and even on the rider's seat. Okay, now two things you need to remember. This one, okay, it is a protruding part. It touches over here when you go over bumps, when you go in bad potholes very deep, or when you're double seat and all. So you will see that mere bike pe has this marks. I've removed the mud flap, but still it hurts when you go in double seat and there's too much load on it and all. So one, second, even this touches over here, okay, on double seat and all, but nothing's going to break for sure. Now this is the RS hugger. Okay, it is longer and wider than the NS hugger. NS used to get Pulsar written on it, and it is shorter. So mine, this part doesn't touch. The RS hugger is up to here right now, and RS, this one is standard what you get now onwards. You don't get the NS or the Pulsar written on it. So installation is complete. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. If you want to get in touch with me, you can ping me on my Instagram ID will be in the video description. Thanks for watching. See you in a new video very soon.
In a hour, do some archbishop. Been a school them from when me in a car shot. Liverpool couldn't test the way me raw sit up quick draw. Him drop and can't get up, him no fast.